How to kiss. K.I.S. It's not that kind of tutorial. It is how to keep it simple. Hey, y'all, this is Brent Perry with Business on Purpose. You see, I think there are times that we can overthink in our businesses. We can overthink our strategies, our processes, our employees, production, our sales, you name it, you have probably overthought it before. And I would say you are not the only one. An article I was recently reading in the Harvard Business Review written by Melody Wilding, she states this: deliberation is an admirable and essential leadership quality that undoubtedly produces better outcomes. There's a comma there because but there comes a point in decision making when helpful contemplation can turn into overthinking. Now, she goes on in this article to say to stop the cycle of thinking too much and drives towards better, faster decisions. Wilding suggests 5 things. She says, 1, you can put aside perfectionism. Number 2, you can right size the problem at hand. Number 3, you can leverage the underestimated power of your intuition. Number 4, limit the drain of decision fatigue. And last but not least, construct creative constraints. That is what Wilding suggests in this article. Now, I remember planning out the proposal to my wife. I had spent weeks going through different plans and ideas because it had to be special. I wanted it to be perfect. The wheels were turning in my mind, and though I was working a job at the time, I felt like it was all I could think about. And a couple of weeks into planning that big day, I kind of got to thinking, and I noticed that I was overthinking this moment. Now, I'm not talking about the actual moment of the proposal because I had to stop thinking about what that moment would look like, and I really had to dive back into what that moment stood for. The fact that I was about to ask the person I wanted to spend the rest of my life with to marry me. And I felt that way, and yes, I will say we are still happily married to this day. But in that moment, I feel like I took my eyes off the big picture. It became about one singular moment that I felt had to be perfect. And in reality, that wasn't even the point of it. Did Alyssa deserve a great gesture in proposal? Yes, she did. Did she care about how grand this gesture was? Not really. Because I had to put aside perfectionism for a minute. And I had to go back to telling myself what this moment was really about and what it represented to land on that moment that I finally got down on a knee and asked my wife to marry me. You see, I put the proposal into perspective, and it helped me make our moment special together. So let's go back to what Wilding said. Let's go back to this story. And I'm going to ask, are you overthinking in your business? Again, I'm going to go back to the quote from the Harvard Business Review. But there comes a point in decision making where helpful contemplation can turn into overthinking. Now, there is a turn there because it is a balance after all. As a small business owner, if you're not thinking and planning about your business, well, then who is? And don't get trapped into overthinking some of your decisions just because you think the weight feels like it's on your shoulders. There's actually a couple of suggestions that I'll leave you with that there feels like moments that you're overthinking in your business. Brent, business on purpose, what do I do? Well, number 1, go back to your vision story. As we say at Business on Purpose, vision is historic, vision is necessary, vision is powerful, and when vision is absent, it leads to chaos. The second thing, review your core values, a lens through which powerful decisions should be made in your business. I've got to go through this exercise in the last couple of weeks with a few of my clients, and it has been so powerful narrowing down their list of what we'd call their unique core values. And now the decisions that they make in their business, working on their companies, they have a lens to look through that with. The final one I'm going to leave you with today, number 3, is trust the accountability in your life. This can be a coach, a teammate, spouse, a mentor, a group like a mastermind. just those who hold you accountable to the decisions that you make, those that know you, those that have your best interest and your business interest at heart as well. Now, these are just a few simple ideas to help you keep it simple in moments you feel yourself start to take your eye off the big picture. Because your business is important and decisions need to be made every single day. Some of this requires you to do work on the front end, i.e., create or update your vision, writing out your unique core values, etc. But you will be thankful for them in the long run as you begin to keep it simple. Hey y'all, thanks for listening. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our podcast and or our YouTube channel. World-class content is being put out on a weekly schedule by our coaches at Business on Purpose. Thank you for joining us today. I hope it's been good.